Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of American Dad Apocalypse Soon. As you can see, we got a big day coming ahead of us. Actually got a big episode coming, a lot of big stuff to cover. Specifically, right here, right in front of us right now, we have a new event starting, the Hot BBQ Challenge. Started yesterday. This is, I believe, the first time we've had a challenge event here in American Dad. It's been in Hustle Castle multiple times and Zero City at least once. This is a great event, and in this specific iteration of the challenge event in American Dad, it is a huge event, and we're going to go ahead and cover that as we get through it. So basically, here we go. The competition heats up when Stan and his dad go up against Francine for the Langley Falls Best Barbecue. And we're going to go ahead and cover everything of what that is and what that means. Let me go ahead and collect... hopefully the game's not freezing. There was some problems earlier in the day where the game was freezing, and there's some new versions of the software. So if you guys ran into that, update your software. And I actually have an iOS. This is my emulator, so this is Android. But on my iOS device, my game kept freezing up. After I downloaded the update, I had to end up doing a hard reboot. And then after that, everything is then fine. So if you guys are finding you have problems with the game freezing, whatever, try to do a reboot of your device and see if that helps. So again, like I said, we're going to cover this new event that's going on. Absolutely huge. We have a giveaway. I've been teasing this for such a long time, and actually got confirmation right after the last video that we are going to be allowed to do a giveaway. So we're going to cover the details of that later. And I'm just going to jump into this right away from the beginning. I don't believe I covered on this channel yet, but we have a new Discord site out there now, the QC Runner Discord site. And it is a location that it's not site, Discord server. Sorry, use the right words here. It's a server that's basically chat all things QC Runner. So I have channels out there for just generic QC Runner stuff and questions. We have the American Dad section. We have the Hustle Castle. We have Zero City. And it's been open for about a week so far, and we have, I think we're approaching 150 people now. So it's growing way quicker than I thought. And there's not many American Dad people in there yet, primarily because I haven't posted a video yet. So I'm hoping that putting that out there now will help, and I'll put a link in the description to this video. And I'm hoping that this will help, you guys jump in and we can start getting a community going there as well. And, the goal is just to have a central location where I can go ahead and talk to everybody. If I got questions, if I get some news updates, because I had a breaking news update that I got before any other sites I posted for Hustle Castle. So I went and posted that on Discord so people that are there can get the inside information first there before you can get it other places. And, the goal would be getting that kind of inside information for American Dad as well. And, a place that I can put comments out there, and it's turning into be a good location for questions and answers and people learning specifics of the game and nuances and stuff like that. So the communications have been going really well so far. There's been a lot of big stuff going on in all events. There's really nothing big at the moment in Hustle Castle, other than the fact that I have made some big upgrades to my account, and that we did get some notice that there's an event coming in 2 weeks, and it's going to be a huge one. We have runes, which are like prototypes here, and then in Zero City they just got the Hero Castle Hustle Castle Hero functionality. They're called an officer. And then now here in American Dad, we have a huge event. So anyway, we're covering all that. We're talking about that in Discord server. So check it out below in the description. You'll see how to join. Basically, you go join that Discord, and then you'll be asked to fill out a little bit of information. So, people know what kind of information you want to look at. And then you'll get, at first you get access just to generic QC Runner stuff. And then you get, all American Dad, or if you're playing other games, you can get access to that information too. So anyway, go check it out. That's something you want to do. And if you do and you enjoy it, please feel free to share that with your clan mates, with your socials and things like that, and start spreading the word, just like we're doing with this channel. Which is actually a good segue. We hit our 1,000 subscribers finally this past week, and it's been growing pretty quickly. Well on my way to 1,100 already. So the channel is growing very quickly. So thank you very much to everybody who's been helping support the channel and spreading the word, because that is what's making everything go so well. So again, if this is something you enjoy, please share it with people that you know, because that is the primary way that I'm spreading this channel. Not necessarily through my way of spreading it, but through you guys. If you enjoy what you have here, you're sharing it with others as well. So okay, now more important things at the moment. Let's go ahead and jump into the big news of the day, of the week, of the month, actually, for that matter. The Hot BBQ Challenge. So what this is, it's a 3-week long event of you just basically playing the game, getting stuff for playing the game, and then you get some ridiculously, massively amazing awards for just basically playing the game. And then if you're willing to spend a couple bucks, you'll get a whole lot more really, really good awards. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I've seen in other games as well, and give a little bit of inside information that will probably be the case in this as well. But basically, you get lumps of coal just by doing stuff. Each day you get some daily quests, which we'll look at those in a minute, and you also get weekly quests. So through the 3 weeks, you're going to get 3 sets of weekly quests that help you complete the event and get further along. As you can see up here, this is what you're getting. You're getting these coal items here. This shows right here that I am on level 11. On my way to level 12, I have 71 out of 100. Ooh, speaking of, let me take one step back from here real quick. I made a big change to my account. I was talking about it, and I ended up taking the plunge. So if we go here and look at my situation room, we are level 10 maxed. So I went ahead and jumped up to level 10, and the reason was I was kind of talking about it anyway, but then I heard this event was coming. I was like, I'm just going to try to get the top gear. And then I found out what was going to be in this event, and I'm not looking back. I am super excited about making this decision and moving forward, and it's huge, and it's absolutely positively the right decision with the stuff that we can get here. So let's go ahead and look at these special awards down here on this button. So here's all the big stuff you can get in the event right here. So this top level, you're getting some epic items, whatever. I'm not going to look at those because I'm not too concerned. Here we go. We got our first big legendary weapon, and since I went up to SR10, we're going to have 98 to 100 items, level items. And just a note, we got from support, like when the event started, I was still at situation room 9. So then the max I could get was level 85 gear. But the moment I switched over to SR10 and I completed it, I was able to get 98 to 100 level gear. And that's what support, said as well. So if you are, if you've already opened up your first 15 rows or items, whatever, in the row up here, let's go through here. Like say you went through this first 15 at SR9, you would get SR9 material, but the moment you went to SR10, everything else would be SR10. So if you already opened this item at SR9, it's going to be SR9 and you can't get the SR10 version. So hopefully if you guys are upgrading, you haven't opened any of these collections yet. So I held off. I haven't done anything yet because I'm going to do all those on videos. And all my stuff that I'm going to be getting is SR10, even though the maximum fighter I have right now is level 85. So here's our first one here. We got a warrior weapon, which I'm actually running this in my Zero City team right now. So it has a chance to restore. So this is what I want for my tanks. I want my tanks to be able to revive themselves. Plus they have a chance to throw something and deal extra damage, which can also trigger effects, which is more restoring. So highly useful weapon, which will more than likely be put on my tank. This right here is the big chest that you're trying to get, and in those chests you have a chance for these huge event related items, which we'll cover in a little bit. And then you get a chance for some other stuff too. And like I said, we'll cover those in a bit. So here's our next big weapon. Here's our engineer weapon, and this is marks and stuns the enemy with the greatest amount of health and makes the other enemies attack the enemy for 1.2 plus bonus energy. So for those of you that play Hustle Castle, you might have heard the term Angel Wand, and everybody complained about it who didn't have it, and everybody that had it talked about how awesome it was. So the Angel Wand plus a rune in Hustle Castle, so in this game it would be the S'more Staff plus the prototype, is one of the most OP weapons in the game, specifically in the engineering department of the game. So this is one that everybody wants, and it's actually coming out a little bit earlier. I'm kind of surprised it's in American Data already because it's fairly early, but this is one that everybody's going to get as long as you grind hard enough. And assuming that this works the same way it does in Hustle Castle, this is a must-have and must-run piece of equipment. So time will tell if it actually has that same effect, but again, that's the first huge thing that dropped here. And here we have, a dog, yay. And now let's get to this guy right here. This one. Speaking of what, I can just basically repeat what I just said in the last one, and this actually came out after the Angel Wand. But so we got this Gunslinger Sauce minigun. When attacking, has a 30 whatever chance of dealing big damage in 2 seconds. But here, this little key right here, super fast. So in general, if you look at a what do we call this guy, a minigun, they're usually slow. They only the big items here only happen once every 2 seconds. I can't click on that right here, but with the super fast, this fires just as fast as a regular bow or regular gun. So this is again in Hustle Castle, this is very OP, and this specific item right here is what everybody has to have, and it makes a massive difference. You just deal massive damage. Plus we got the crits, plus you got the extra damage here, and it's proccing very often. So those last two, we got the Angel Wand and I guess the S'more gun and the minigun here. These two items alone make this event just ridiculously off the charts, highly successful. So I recommend whatever you do, whatever you try to do, make sure you at least get to level 55 and get those two items, because they're going to massively help your squad. Assuming that this is following the same Hustle Castle philosophies as in the past, where you're going to be getting the same kind of abilities with that. So, and then here we got, legendary. What is it about? A tournament weapon. So these actually, if you just get a legendary item, it's good, but it's these specific tournament weapons or tournament gear, which are much better. So this right here has a chance to be something extremely useful as well. So look at that. 1, 2, 3 massive things just by getting to level 65 that are almost guaranteed to help your squad no matter where you are. And then there's an item we didn't really cover, and that's for free-to-play players. If you decide that you're willing to drop a couple bucks, where do I get to that store right here? You can buy the BBQ pass, and this costs $10. And I highly, highly, highly recommend it if you're on the fence of whether you should spend, or if you're somebody that spends. If you're not going to spend, I'm not going to make you spend. There's no reason to do it if that's something you can't or don't want to, or just completely against it. But if you are, and if you want to support the developers and give them some money to help support the game and continue to provide content, this is one of the best events to spend to get stuff on, because you get a lot more good stuff. We haven't even covered just the off top level stuff. All we're covering right now is the best that you can get so far. So again, if you're going to get this pass, you get another one of these chests, and then another one of these chests, and another one. So you're going to get 3 of those just by completing that. And then let's just go through all these here. So we got a regular random legendary weapon. Very good, of course. Here we have a gunslinger armor, which is going to give us massive, massive, massive health. Let's see. Once in a while, when health drops below 35, summons a hungry spirit that ferociously attacks enemy, dealing damage per second for 8 seconds. And it cannot be targeted. So what is that? 48,000 damage plus 5. So 50,000 damage. Yeah, you combine that with the gunslinger weapon. That's a warrior. Sorry, that's a warrior. This is someone's hungry spirit of the jack. Okay. I actually don't run this one right now in Hustle Castle. It drives me nuts when I fight people like this, but a lot of people run it, and it's a very good one for sure. And potentially this is a good one to put it on. I was going to say an assassin, but that would be a big mistake. So anyway, big tank armor. Not sure if I'm going to run that or not, but possibly. I'll have to look at that later. So here we got our engineer item. We have once in a while disarms all enemies for 2 seconds. Huge. So you got people trying to attack you, and they can't fight for 2 seconds. So, and plus you have massive energy charge. Combine this with the the S'more wand. This is like massive, massive OP gear you're getting. Excuse me. What do we got here? A legendary Morning Mimosa tournament artifact. So we're getting a legendary artifact. Don't know what it is, but it's going to be something. I don't have any level 100 artifacts, so this right here is immediately useful for me. So that's huge. And what do we got here? We got Gunslinger. So we got damage at 6,500. We got health up to 65,000. Increases the damage of all gunslingers by 25%. That's huge when I'm running 2 to 3 gunslingers all the time. Plus his own damage is enhanced. This is a fantastic one to be putting on a sniper, an assassin or something like that. Or combine this with your fast weapon there, and then have him having backstab and go in the back and just mowing down everybody in the back row. Massively good one. Here, look at that. We got an orange sticker you can put on something. Here we got a purple sticker you can put in their crits, or these are damage ones. Put those on your gunslingers right there. And what do we got here? A legendary Morning Mimosa armor. So that's another arena armor, which, wow. I actually haven't gone through all this before. This is 1, 2, 3 highly useful weapons right off the bat. Plus we have a weapon here, which is almost guaranteed to be useful. We have an armor here, which is almost guaranteed to be useful. We have 2, possibly 3 armors, which are going to be highly useful. Plus, we have an orange sticker and a purple sticker. That is just off the charts, ridiculously, stupidly OP event. So if you're on the fence of playing, just play. There's so much good stuff here. And it's going for 21 days. So if you average, 3.5 levels completed a day, you're going to be able to get to level 75. So I would highly recommend that. We haven't even covered everything yet. That's just the stuff you're going to get just by playing the game. Now, you have an opportunity to open these guys right here, your barbecue chests. And this is where you're going to get some even better stuff over top of what we already covered. Let me just qualify this right now that if the drop rates in this event are like they have been for all the Hustle Castle Challenge events, they are extremely, extremely low. Given all their gear they're giving here, maybe they have increased drop rates and it's not going to be as bad. But in Hustle Castle, very, very, very few people get these items. So I would not go in here expecting to get these. There's people that were, level 300, level 400, level 600, and they only got like one of these items. I got to level 150-ish, I think, and I only got one. And that they have, there was 6 in Hustle Castle. We have the ring, the amulet, the artifact, plus there was some stuff for the castle, and they have heroes in there. So there's like 6 different items you could get, and I only got one of the 6. So anyway, again, if the stats are the same, or if the drop rates and RNG is the same as Hustle Castle, don't expect to get these. But if you do, you're going to like them. I haven't clicked on them yet, so I don't know what they're going to be, but just knowing what they've been for Hustle Castle, this is going to be huge too. So let's go ahead and take a look. So you got the 5 alarm amulet. The unit's efficiency in healing others is increased by 20%. Yep. That's fantastic. Put that in your restore engineer, and they're going to be doing even better healing. So that is great for keeping your squad going well, and that'll be great for the shopping mall. Spicy ring. Attacks have a 20% striking fear into the target. Again, you're making the people not work. Your enemies stop fighting you for 1.5. Plus, we got massive health and massive, or not massive, but good damage. Very good. And what is this guy? Looks like a hot sauce bottle. Unique artifact. Once for 3.8 seconds, sprinkles fiery droplets over the battlefield, hitting enemies. Each droplet dealing 19,000 damage. Sprinkles. So does everybody get that? Let me see. So they all got 19,000 times 5, hitting up to 5 enemies, each droplet dealing 19,000. So I guess that could be up to a total of 95,000 damage, I guess. So, if things go well, we could get 2 level 100 artifacts, maybe. Devil's butt sauce. Nice. That's funny. Yeah, so again, this event is just ridiculously off the charts OP. There's a lot of weapons, a lot of stuff that just recently came out in Hustle Castle. So the timeline is sped up for a lot of that. I probably made my guys really sad for spending all that time talking. So I apologize for spending so much time with it. It's just I'm really excited about this event just because there's so much stuff. And just the fact that I'm doing so much and playing 3 different games and trying to get the Discord going, which, oh, by the way, I didn't even mention, but I'm not doing a lot of the Discord stuff. MLG Titan, one of my Hustle Castle clan mates, is basically the guy running the show there. He created the Discord site. He's the one supporting it. He's one of the primary moderators, and we've gotten a few other moderators coming there now, so we got a few people helping running the show. I am looking for an American Dad moderator because I don't have one of those yet. So if that's something you're interested in, send me a DM and we can, on my Discord, and we can discuss it and see if that's something that would work out. And then if any of you guys know Hercules, who is my clan leader here, he's our technical expert there because he knows a lot of the ins and the outs and knows specifics of the way this game works and how to optimize it and basically have a squad that is massively low power and to beat people that are twice as powerful as you. So which, as a matter of fact, those are the people I'm losing to all the time because I haven't leveled my squad properly. So all right, that was a lot of news. Phew. So again, this event is ridiculous. So my goal here is to open up most things on the videos that we're doing. So right now, I'm gonna go through right now. I didn't even go through the day-to-day stuff here, the non legendary items here, but the big items I'm probably gonna hold off until at the end. Which this, like I said, this is open for 19 days. But if you go ahead and look down here in the market where you can go buy your golden pass. Where is it? Right here. It says 22 days. So all the other challenge events in Hustle Castle and in Zero City as well have an extended 3-day period after the close. So basically you can spend golden turds to buy more levels if you so choose to, because you didn't get what you're looking for. So you won't be able to earn any more of the coal anymore, but you can go ahead and spend golden turds to buy more levels to get more stuff. So expect to have 3 more days to get all your stuff. So all those big chests, I'm probably going to wait until that 3-day grace period, maybe even the end of the 3-day grace period to open those up. But all the other all the stuff that I already know what it is, I'm going to go ahead and do those. So starting right now. So let's go ahead and, well, not yet. We got these quests to finish. We didn't really cover this here. So each day you're going to have these items here. I already completed 3. I didn't, I just finished this one. So let's collect that one. So that put me to level 12, and I got all my dailies done. And if I go to my weeklies, I got a bunch of those done already as well. So if you don't get the golden pass, if you get 4 of 4, you get a big bonus. So that's going to be, what, 2.7 levels just for completing the weekly item. But if you don't have that golden pass or the barbecue ticket or whatever it's called, you can't complete this. All you can do is these 3 here, so you're only going to get 3 out of the 4. But if you do, then you get these barbecue pass ones here, and you can go ahead and have a chance to complete the weekly and get extra bonuses, which help you get extra levels, obviously. So let's go ahead and complete that one. This one, you know, it's going to take me a little bit of time. We'll get there. This one you have to do once per day, so we've only done 2 days so far. And I haven't collected this yet, but I can probably, I have enough unopened items I could get that, but there's no hurry on that. So we'll go ahead and collect our bonus. So there we go. 31 awards right now we have waiting for us to collect. And we're up to level 16. So that's our first of our big items. But my max fighter right now is level 85. So I can't use any of this stuff. This is all going to be sitting out there waiting. And I'm leveling up all my stuff so I can level up my training area so I can start training my people towards 100. I might rush some towards there. I might not sure. Not during this event though, because right now I can still, you know, finish in the top or in the top 3 usually in the morning mimosas. But if I start leveling up, I won't. So I'm not gonna hurry to do that right now. I'm just gonna get this gear, let it sit there, and then we will be using it eventually. There'll be a little note right here we're going to cover. They usually give you opportunities to buy some things that were big in previous events, and if you didn't get them, you have a chance to buy them here. Right now in Hustle Castle, some of these are like $100. I mean, they're like ridiculously expensive, but there was one in the last one that was an obscenely good deal. I went ahead and bought that. I don't remember what it was. So I don't know what these are going to be, but more than likely it's going to be, you get a guaranteed something. It'll be this outfit, plus you have a chance to buy something, which will be this one. And that's probably something that was in the game previously. So we'll go ahead and see that when we get to it. So let's go ahead and start opening some of these up, and then we'll cover the giveaway. And then I think that might be it. We'll see. And then next time I'm going to try to be, you know, getting in here more often, obviously, and then we'll be covering this a lot more often, I guess. So one little note about this guy right here. You get 1,000 more bottles right here, and I could use that to help complete my weekly. Sometimes I like to keep this because, you know, if you have a hard time getting in your morning mimosa fights, having these extra bottles here are going to help you to be able to complete it. And if you don't get enough fights in, but yeah, in general, I would keep this and save it for later. But like I said, I have a bunch of the chests on the side that have a bunch of bottles I haven't collected yet. So I will be using those first. So I'm going to go ahead and collect this. But if you have a hard time getting them, I recommend saving this because this will count towards your weekly, because there's like a 5,000 bottle, I think, every week. So that one's worth saving if you're having a hard time getting that. So, you know, glitter, or is that glue? I think it's glitter here. All those are highly useful for sure. And again, these are not the top OP items that I covered before, but they're still all really good, useful stuff. So there's a lot of people that complain about this event saying, oh, I can't get those really highly special, hard to get, you know, amulet and rings, or, oh, you have to pay money to get the good stuff. And that's not true. Sure, if you pay money, you're going to get some better stuff. But if you don't, you're still getting a really, really, really good lot of good stuff for free just by playing the game. So, and it's fair. The people that pay get a little bit more, and those are the ones that keep the game going. So, I have no problem with that, having them charge for it and give this opportunity to get this other stuff, because there's still a lot of good stuff up here. All right, so let's collect these 3 tickets. Don't care. We will use them eventually. This one we're probably never going to use. It's pretty cool looking. What is it? Energy charge level 92. Unlikely to use that. This one's going to be something we can't use yet. All of this stuff we can't use yet, but maybe as we're leveling up, we'll be able to start using it. So right now, can't, but someday maybe. I don't know what those chests are, but maybe I'll just go ahead and get them. Green sticker. I'm not putting green stickers in, so those don't matter. 3 days premium. We'll take that. We're still running premium right now. We got green materials. What are these called in this game? Oh, shards. I think that's what they're called in other games too. So that'll be enough to craft us a blue shard. And here's our blues, which can craft us a purple. Let's see what this legendary item... Ooh, pretty looking. What is it? Level 99. damage, 1 damage, 3 crits, 20% chance to a group plus increased damage. I like that. That's a good one. But this is the slow firing one. So that's the difference between that and then the big one that we covered earlier is that one's not slow. It's fast, so it fires twice as often. Plus it has the damage of one that fires slow. So those are crazy. This is good, but it's not as good as the other one we're going to be getting later. So that might have a purpose later. I'm going to open this up. I like I said, I want to save a lot of these for later, but I can't remember what's going to be in this one. So let's go ahead and open it and see what we're going to get. Oh, I guess we don't. I guess it just goes into our inventory. If that's the case, then I will open it later. Huh. Is it? It's not there, is it? I got so many unopened things, it's hard to keep track of what's what. Let's collect all these. We got our guy not being very happy with me right here. So this is what I'm talking about here. I got a lot of bottles sitting in here. Ooh, there we go. 20 golden turds, not bad. Right here, these... Oh. Sorry. There. Right here. All of these mimosa bottles here are just sitting for me to collect, so I can get a bunch of those later. Where is that chest I just got? I am confused on that one. I'm sure you guys know what it is, but I'm not sure why we're not seeing that. Alright, well. What was it? A ticket plus, oh well, it doesn't matter, there's nothing useful in there anyway. I'm sure it went into our inventory. Alright, 1 second, got a quick distraction here. Yeah, sorry. Done soon. Got a text message I had a quick send, so. Okay, so real quick, we got... another one of these. There we go. Can I open it this time? Reward chest. I guess it was somewhere in my inventory. We'll open that later. Okay. We got tickets here. Those would be useful sometime. I got like... I told Hercules I had 600, but I got 600 Zero City tickets. I have like 1,300 in Hustle Castle, and I have like 250 here. So, I mean, it's useful. It'll get used at some point, but not immediately. So, all right. Again, very cool looking. All right, sorry, one more distraction. Sorry about the quiet time, me not doing anything. Got a little different situation going on here in the QC Runner household, so things are a little bit in flux here, so I do apologize for that. Let's go ahead. We got 50 golden turds there. We have purple dust, blue dust, whatever, great, or yeah, I think it's called dust, or glitter, I guess it is here. All this is going to be helpful for giving us better stickers. We got premium for 1 day plus premium for 2 days. So much good stuff. The glue, the green glue, yeah, I guess that's okay, considering we're not getting a lot of the blues, but not quite as useful. Here we go, we're getting some better now. Oh, I have to click on them, that's why they're not telling me what they are. Alright, let's click on it this time, there we go. Again, you know, it's not bad, but considering what we have coming down the pipeline, that's not going to get used probably. All right, we got 6 more to collect here. So we got blue stickers this time. Very good. Energy armor. Yeah, well, you know, could have been better. There's the one we're looking for. I would really like to use that right now, but I don't have somebody high enough to get it. So massively good. 4 dodges, 1 damage, 22% chance to restore 9%. And then if we get the prototype or the hologram for this, right now my hologram doesn't support this level, so I'll have to get a new one. But you know, you put that on this guy, and this I believe that causes him to start healing the team. Or maybe that's on the armor. It might be a different kind of healing, but highly useful. And then as we saw, it's going to throw weapon, do extra damage. So highly useful item that we will be using at some point in the future, just not quite yet. And this is a chest. Chance for legendary item. Okay, I think that goes in my inventory. And what is this one? Oh, I didn't want to collect it yet. Doggone it. Alright, well, I guess all those are going in my inventory. That was one of these guys, I guess. I guess it was that one. I'm not sure. Some of the other ones were these ones here, I suppose. Well, that's kind of disappointing, not being able to tell for sure what they are. Obviously, I got a lot of stuff to open. Oh, this is the one we just got right here. 1 epic, 1 legendary. Definitely going to wait until we get a higher level to open that one. I got so many things here, it's hard to keep track of everything. I'll have to start opening these up. Once I get to the point where I'm going through the shopping mall and I need food, or if I'm going through the what's it called, the Bazooka Shark's Nest, where I'm just grinding for materials, then I'll be using that food, and I'll open a lot of those up later. And once I get a little further along and get level 100 people, then I'll open some of the others. But for now, we'll just have to keep building our ridiculous inventory of unopened chests. All right, so 2 that we didn't open yet. One of them we're not going to do until the end, and the other was this one that's going to give us an opportunity to buy something. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. So we get this gear, which we already saw. It's going to be really good. Level 99. We have 3 health plus energy armor. And then once in a while, when health drops, summons a hungry spirit, Jack Smith, which ferociously attacks the enemy with the most health. Yep, good stuff. All great stuff. So many good things, but we can't do them yet, obviously. All right, so here's the Spicy Hog special offer. We can't see what that is right now. We will see it once we close the screen. We can go ahead and take a look at it. So this has only been 2 days of playing so far, and all those materials I already got. Guaranteed it. I mean, obviously I can't use them yet, but they will be coming once I start leveling them up. So I am super psyched and super happy about that. And I haven't even gotten to the 2 big ones up top, and these are the free ones. This guy and this guy, massive. And I guess one other thing we didn't cover that you guys probably have already seen. Once you get to the end, we only covered like the level 75. But if you decide that you're gonna go crazy grinding, which especially at lower levels is a lot easier, because if you're at level SR6, I think you only need 10. I mean, that's SR5. You only need to get 10 each time to be able to complete a level. Here, I need to get 100. Obviously, there's more opportunities for me to get them, but it's only 10. So it's a lot easier for people to grind like level 400, level 600, whatever. So once you get to level 75, then it's 5 per, and it just keeps going up, up as long as you go. So, and then each one of those is this chest, which is an opportunity for you to get, those 3 event-specific items. So really, the definite thing that we need to do, anything past here for sure I'll be happy to get. 10 days premium, I think we should definitely try for that. So level 74 is a must. This is a mimosas. We definitely have to get that one. And this is the chest you can buy from the mall. I recommend never buying this because sure you can get it, but the drop rates are so ridiculously low. It's not worth the investment. Really, what you can get is if you go to the shopping mall place, you can buy purple stickers. I recommend you buy the purple stickers, or worst case, buy the purple glue and nothing else, because you buy this, you're going to get a whole lot of nothing, mostly this, and that's it. So it's very expensive. It's just not worth what you might get. But hey, they're going to give it to me for free. I'm not going to complain. So yeah, our goal will be level 75 at a very, very minimum, and divide that by 21. That gives us 3.5-ish per day. So today being day 2-ish, I should be by level 7. And as you can see, apparently by this, I'm on level 16. Make sure that takes us back to, it shows us right up top. I forgot. So we are ahead of the game where we need to be. And if we keep up this average, which I don't think I will, especially since I have some of the weekly awards completed already, that would put us about to level 150. I don't expect to grind that hard. So that should be a guarantee of 100, I would think, anyway. So good start for sure. Good start. Let's go ahead and see what that special special offer is going to be. So we got 1 day to buy it. We got to collect all these real quick. They don't, your guys don't stay happy while you're busy. Like if you're in the arena, your guys don't get sad. But while you're doing all the stuff I was just doing, especially if you chatter on as long as I do, your guys start getting sad. So, all right, let's go ahead and see what this offer is. Ooh, buy 4. How much? It's free. Yes. Well, I don't know what's going to be. Probably with this, this is probably a $100 offer, because that is a ridiculous amount of stuff. You got 3 epics, which probably not going to be useful. 25,000 mimosa bottles, which is huge. That's going to be a legendary artifact, multi-purpose, whatever they're called in this game, at level 100 or level 10. 2,000 golden turds, which is expensive. You get a level 99 gunslinger. You get, I wouldn't use any of these because of all the stuff we're getting in this event. And damage dealing. So who knows what this price is going to be. I'm not going to click on it right here either, because I don't know what's going to happen with my emulator. Given everything that's in here, I would be surprised if this is less than $100, and there's zero chance I'm going to spend $100 on this. But it's those are the kind of offers you're going to get. You're going to get a lot of stuff, which is very possibly going to be quite useful, but you have to pay for it. Let's see if they're going to give us any indication on the next one. Ooh, a level 5. I don't need that. I already have a whole team full of them. Where is the next one? Come on. There we go, right here. You're not going to tell me either. It'll happen later. So we got to get to level 45 before we get the next offer. All right, I was a little further away from the microphone on that, and I do apologize if that sound was kind of messed up. This should hopefully be better. All right, now the last thing. This video's going on for quite a while. Any of you who have followed my Hustle Castle giveaways, we're going to keep this fairly similar. So this giveaway that we're going to be running right now is the first on the QC Runner American Dad videos, and as of right now it's a one-time deal. This isn't going to be a weekly giveaway yet, but I'm working with the American Dad Facebook page, and that's who is sponsoring this giveaway. So if you guys have not checked out the American Dad Facebook community page yet, go ahead and check them out there. That's where they're posting everything, and when there's any game updates, any game questions, events, everything's released there first, and they are the ones that are sponsoring this giveaway. So what we're going to do, like I said, I'm going to keep it simple for this first one specifically. If we can get more of these, or if this becomes a continuous thing, then maybe we're going to change it. But for right now, this makes it simplest for me and simplest for you. We're going to pick a random number. I'm going to give you a range. You're going to give me that random number, and you're going to give me your game ID, and then I will pick the 10 people who are the closest, and each of those 10 people are going to get 500 golden turds. So we're giving away 5,000 golden turds completely, or in the entirety of the event. It's going to be 5,000 golden turds split between 10 of you. So I think somebody told me a new way to get game IDs in Hustle Castle, and it doesn't look like it's here yet. So if you guys don't know, that will be coming eventually, I guess. Click on this gear icon right here, and down here in the bottom it says your ID. I need to have this number. So you're gonna have to give me this number. You're gonna have to tell me your pick and the range, which I'm going to tell you in a minute. And then if you have a preferred name to go with rather than your YouTube name, well, in the past I had you put your answers in the comments to the video, but today we're going to change it because that is becoming a lot of work for me to do for supporting giveaways. And if I get those going in 3 different channels, that's just a lot of work I can't handle. So what we're going to do, I'm going to try something out. This will be the first time I haven't run any of the other places yet. I'm creating a Google form. So basically what it's going to do, it's just a real quick and dirty 3 questions. Give me your name, give me your ID that I showed you, and I can't scroll in here right now, but on the bottom it says, give me a number within a certain range. And the range is going to be between 1,000 and 2,000. And in the event of a tiebreaker, it's going to be the person who gave me their pick first, because we did have a tiebreaker recently in Hustle Castle, and that's going to be a no-no. So I'm only giving away 10. So the first 10 who give me the answer the closest to that number, which I've already picked, between 1,000 and 2,000 will be the winner. So it's the giveaway is going to be running for 2 days after the moment this video is posted, and you'll have 48 hours, and after that I'm going to take it down. I think I can do that, but I will be sharing a link to that Google form right there in the description below, to go ahead and put your entries in. I recommend doing it sooner rather than later, because if there's a tie, the person who gets in first is going to get the pick, get the number, and I will close it in 2 days, and then I'll go ahead and respond with the winners in another video in probably like 3 or 4 days, depending on the schedule of how things are going in the crazy QC Runner life crazy house, I guess I'll say. And that will be it. So again, in the description, give me your giveaway picks information. Got the link in the description. I got the QC Runner Discord group, so please go join there. And if you like what you have there, or if you know people that might like that, please share the link with them so we can get them to join. Let them know that you're from the American Dad game, and then we'll get you set up so you can start seeing the American Dad content there. And good luck to everybody in this event. This is a huge event. Like I said, there's just so much good stuff here to get. I recommend doing it. And it'll be interesting to see if the drop rates are quite as low here in this game as they are in Hustle Castle, because they are really, really low. So I'm hoping that will be quite the case here, considering all the good stuff we're going to get, and that way everybody can get even more good stuff. So good luck to everybody. Enjoy the event. Have fun. Don't stress if you don't get the good stuff, because there'll be a chance in the future. So some people just get so upset at the end. It's like, oh, I didn't get this one specific item, but there'll be chances in the future. And then all in all, you're probably going to upgrade your squad anyway to another level, and then you get a chance to get something good later. So, it's just a fun game. So have fun playing it. But good luck to you anyway. So until the next time, I will talk to everybody soon. This has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.